Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Cities Skylines 2 Let's Play with just trains. That's right. Here we have a train arriving with more people. I think probably these people are moving into the city as well. Yeah, there we go. We've got an adult there moving into the city, and all 2,500 residents have arrived by train. That's the only way in. But what we're going to do is a few different things today to try and get our little starter city a little bit more settled, a little bit more profitable, and then hopefully we can start growing. We want to take over new islands, we want to take over new places, and we want a massive sprawling city. Now, one of the things I want to do today is make all of this transport free. Completely free. All the trains for coming in and out, all of the trams and stuff. We've got another crime down here at the railway station. Why is there so many crimes? First things first. What we're going to do is look at these roads. So these roads are normal street roads. Here we go. The standard street road. The one that you tend to start with in any game. However, this is not any game. We have lots of pedestrians, a few trams, and a few service vehicles. And that's it. We don't have any cars in our streets. And there's actually a piece of road which would be more suited. This pedestrian street here. Now, originally, I shied away from it because I thought, hang on a minute, we're going to have police cars and stuff going around. I mean, what's that over there? That's a police car going down the road there, and there's a garbage truck, I think. Yeah, there's a garbage truck on its way as well. But somebody let me know that we can have those service vehicles going down pedestrian streets. So there's actually no reason for these other streets to be roady streets at all anyway. We can make these great big whopping pedestrian ones. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the convert tool. We're going to convert a couple of these streets and see how it looks. So we'll get one of the streets that goes that way. And we'll do a section of, we'll do all of this street going that way. Up to there. Okay, what does that look like? Here we go. Oh, right, okay. But the pedestrians do have a lot more space to walk, which is obviously very nice for them. We just need to know now that the service vehicles definitely use them for sure. So this is one of the roads. Hello? Hello? Any service vehicles want to come down this pedestrian street? Oh, hang on, where are you going? Oh, you are going down here. Fantastic, there we go. So theory confirmed. I can convert all of these to pedestrian zones. And I think pedestrian streets would be a good idea anyway. But a bonus on top of that is a standard street is 500 a month upkeep. This one is only 250. It's cheaper, it's better, and it's cheaper. So I'm going to convert them all. Oh, we need a little bit more power out of the power plant. We can do that with the money because we turned it down. Electricity, let's bump that up to 70% there. There we go. Good. Yeah, we'll just keep creeping that up as and when we need it. Okay, I think that's the whole city done now, which is absolutely fantastic. Oh, this looks much better. People have got more room to walk. We haven't got unnecessary road. Oh, and then it looks like, yeah, the road vehicles, the service vehicles just make their way down where they need to. Fantastic. Now, something else I've been meaning to do is have a look at the signature building. So I think in here, yes, we did unlock one a little while ago. This particular one is a modern classic that puts a smile on the face of its inhabitants. It does well-being within a kilometre. Well, that seems like a no-brainer. It's going to cost us no money. It's going to be a nice little thing to put in. There's a bit of space here. Let's put it there. Okay, hopefully that has a positive effect on things. And something else that I was thinking about positive effects on things is looking at the taxes. I think that we are charging, 10% tax, which is fine. But if we want loads of people to come in, perhaps we want to reduce the taxes and actually get that on the happiness scale. So if we go on the happiness scale, they are happy about a few things, but they're not happy about the taxes. And there's a few other things in here as well. For example, in the services, we're charging them for electricity and water. But what if we gave it to them for free? Surely that would make them happy too. Can we afford that? Well, let's drop the taxes to 8%. Electricity for free, water for free. Now, if we can handle this financially and have a growth in the amount of people coming into the city, then maybe we can do the transport for free as well. I was thinking maybe we get more paths through the city, connect up more different parts. Like these roads, these streets, they're quite long streets for people to have to walk down. So what if we added actual footpaths kind of between the street, straight down to there. There we go. Hopefully, having these paths in here, roughly halfway, will divide things up a little bit and allow people a little bit more walking options. And we can potentially put something over here as well. Unfortunately, a few buildings are going to have to go to continue this. But maybe they'll be able to build around that, I'm not sure. Through to there. Right. Now in future, I'm going to plan the city sections out a little bit better, but this is just our starting area, the place to get things going. What I'd like to do in the future is maybe have a new area somewhere over here or maybe over there and connect the two halves of the city together by rail infrastructure, and then maybe this area over here can be rejuvenated and rebuilt or something. But we can have this path continue over the railway line? Let's give that a go. Between the two without hitting the power lines. Oh. Ah! Okay, tiny town. Fantastic. Cash injection, more panels unlocked. We've got loan limits gone up, mixed housing in. We've got communications to deal with now. We've got some new city policies as well. And the city policies is something we will look at today. Actually, it wants to be from the middle of the street so that we actually get the crossing. There we go. So we've got an extra little path there, an extra little path there, paths through the streets. I don't know if anybody's using them. Yep, there are a few people using them. So that tells me it was useful. I suppose that helps people get to the parks. Oh, that one's really busy. Loads of people are going down there. Fantastic. Oh yes, these extra paths are being well used. Definitely a good thing to put in. We've got mail deliveries to do for our new communications. So a whole new section's been opened up here. You can see service availability is rubbish. Something I've learned in this game is that you can not have a service like fire department, but people will very quickly not be happy about it. Oh, happiness. The happiness has gone up. So low water fees and low electricity fees has given us plus 10 on the happiness. Unreliable internet though, not great. So let's fix that on the communication side of things. So first things first, post office. We can either have a large one or a small one. Let's get a small one. Yeah. Slightly to one side because I think the industrial area will need it. Okay, good. Next up is the telecom. Well, I think we're going to need an upgrade to increase range. I don't know if the industrial area needs it or not, but if we place it kind of like on the edge of the industrial area and maybe upgrade its range, let's give that a try. I think, yeah, let's put it right next to the fire station. There we go. So there's an upgrade that we can have which increases the coverage area of the mast. And then there's one that enhances the network significantly, allowing it to handle more traffic. Now, in theory, we should only need that one if it's like throughput is not good enough. So let's get the antenna to make it go further. Oh, yes. So look, we got green across the middle of the city here and orange through the rest. Well, these streets are definitely doing well. Look at this. We've got people wandering around all over the place. Definitely much better than having space for cars, because we don't need cars. We don't have any cars. It's a carless city. It's also a bikeless city because there's no bikes in City Skylines 2 yet, but I think they promised that in the future, so maybe some updates sometime soon. So we must have brilliant happiness now, right? Let's have a look at the happiness. Oh, wow. Look at that. Plus 7 for the reliable mail service. That is a little bit overpowered. Are we paying too much for that? Oh my goodness, look at this. We passed 3,000 in population, and now our taxes are way outweighing our services, even though we put the service for the electricity... No, which one was it? Yeah, the service fee for the electricity and water down. Fantastic. Oh, look at that. People are so happy. Oh, this is a prosperous place. I mean, it may not be the prettiest place, but it's a prosperous place. I think we might be ready to take the plunge and actually give them free transport. Now, I don't know if there's a setting somewhere just to make it all free. Let's have a quick look in kind of like the economy section. So, services, transportation. Yeah, there's nothing in here to say make it free because we're getting 10,000 in revenue. So I think we have to do it on a line-by-line basis. If you've got any other thoughts or ideas around that, let me know in the comments. But I'm just going to come into here for the first line on the train line, make that free, and we'll make that free. There we go. All of the lines are free. Oh, power problems. Power. Okay. We can only keep turning up the electricity so much. Okay, I only really want it to get up to 100%. If it gets much more beyond 100%, we're going to need to start generating more power. Also, we have garbage piling up. And that is because, oh yes, our landfill's full. There. So we'll make the size of the landfill bigger. And actually, I think we can make it bigger this side as well. Don't put it in the water, though. The last thing we want is the landfill entering the water. There we go. Okay, that's fixed that problem. Did I see more power issues? No. Oh, yes, look at that. I don't think they could be happier. And people are not exactly flooding in. 60 per hour at the moment. That's quite good, though, still. That's not too bad. Look at all these people here. All coming out the train station. Getting ready to use the tram service. Heading to town to their brand new houses. Yeah. Moving in. Moving in. Going to work. Moving in. What are you doing? Yeah, you're moving in. So a lot of these are moving in. No, nobody's using this path. I wonder why nobody's using this path. Are they using the bridge? Well, there's nobody on the bridge either. Is it just because everybody who wants to go this way is using trams? Because if that's the case, that's a tram success story. Let's have a look at those city policies now. So policies across the entire city. There's a minimum taxi fare thing. But we don't really have any taxes, so we're going to just get rid of that. And we could do a pre-release program. So this helps them integrate back into society and reduces the likelihood of them committing crime again. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I think it's probably going to cost a little bit of money, but we have money. Now, there would be more options if we had districts, but for now, we really only have... I mean, we could actually label these 2 different districts. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's do it. And then there. Okay, so we've got a new district here called Meadow End, which I think is optimistic for an industrial zone. Now, one of the things that I want to do is the specialised industries. So if we have a look at the specialised industries, livestock farming is great in these areas. We've got grain farming and vegetable farming, textile and all sorts in the same areas. Now, forestry could be good in one of these areas, okay? Not that area there, because I think the trees are dead. We've got stone mining, but that's all the way over there. There's no coal mining in the area, or ore mining either, and oil is not here either. So, in the area where we are currently, there are no real options. So now that we have districts, we can do some extra things in here, and we can actually have a look at some of the extra policies like energy consumption awareness. Okay, so we can advise them to pay attention to their electronic devices, and the consumption goes down by 5%. But I'm not really sure. That presumably would have a deficit on something. Recycling, that's something I'm actually going to enact now. The reason for that is that we haven't got any way, a real good way to deal with the rubbish at the moment. We're just getting this landfill in. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So far it's been a bit of a success story. Despite lowering taxes, making water, electricity and all of the transport free, we are still making money, which is absolutely fantastic. We want that money to grow over time so we can be able to afford new areas and zones. And you know what? I think that's what we'll probably do next time. I'm itching. Oh my goodness, there's another big fire. Now, I am wondering whether it's worth adding a second train station, like deeper in the city. We do have a gap down the middle where we could fit a railway line at the moment. We could probably, like, if we got rid of... Yeah, we could put the railway line in the middle of the... Should we move it? Oh, we could move the railway line and put it right in the middle of the city. That'd be even better, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. Now, the thing is, like I said at the beginning of the series, this station is free. This rail yard is free. So is this cargo terminal. But they're the only free ones that we will ever have. If we delete them, we're going to have a problem. But I feel like we should move it into the centre of town. But it fits there. I feel like moving the train station would be beneficial. There we go. It's in. Right, let's get the railway line coming out. Let's get it coming straight out of the town. And then somehow we've got to get it connected up to this main line. So let's first of all bulldoze this connection here. I'm going to have a line that comes out to about there. Like this. And then I'm going to connect these two together. Like this. Okay, so that bit works. We've got a nice sweeping bend there. I don't mind nice sweeping bends. Well, that works quite nicely. But then my problem here is now... I want to start using the new station instead of the old one. So, can I adjust those train lines? I can get rid of them. Let's add extra lines. Why not? And back again. Okay. So now the question... Oh, we've got more trains coming out now. Okay, so we've got 10 of 10 trains in operation. And this one's complaining not enough vehicles, but I kind of expected that. I guess that means that people don't necessarily need this extra tram service to come and stop here. In theory, they should be able to just come straight into the city, and there are tram stops, like, round the corner. There we go. More trains arriving now, and loads of people coming on. Ah, right, okay. So now looking at the train statistics... we can see that the usage of the new line, one of the new lines has shot up, and the usage of one of the old lines is 0. No passengers. Everybody wants to go into the centre of town. Nobody wants to come to the old station anymore. So I think we should decommission the old station. Bulldozing the train station. The starter train station is gone. People are a little unhappy about it, but come on, it's fine. There we go. And we're not going to need these tram stops anymore. I mean, there's a couple of people waiting, but we definitely don't need them. There's one way, and there's the other way. Okay, the two lines are back in. They're going to have their names messed up and stuff. And we just need to get this road reconnected properly. Where should we do it from and to? I kind of like the idea of coming straight out of there. And then just doing a road between... I say road. It's not a road, is it? There we go. So that's going to be fine. And we've got a bit of a power thing that was creeping in, so... let's just make sure that we're maxing out our power service to 100 now. There we go. Right, let's see if all of our problems are resolved. Yes. All the problems are resolved. The new trains are coming into the new station. Lots of people are coming. We're getting 82 an hour coming into the city. And money is going up. Now, in the money section, in the services section, we are now starting to pay for transportation. Okay, so there are fees because I forgot to make the trains free again. Oh, I forgot to make the trains free again. Train line 3, free as well. There we go. There we go. All right. All the trains are free again. And all the trams complaining about not enough vehicles. It was 5, wasn't it? 5. Now, I could up the number of... now this is going to be potentially an issue. We've got a tram that's stuck here because it was queuing. Right. I think we might have to put this railway line under the ground here or something. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do an upgrade there. 12.5. 12.5 will do it. So we're in line with the existing line. We're going that bit underground, and then we're going to go from here. And we're going to come up. And we'll do the shortest tunnel bit we can. And then connect the railway. And then over here we'll do the same. There we go. Oh, there we are. So that's all now fixed and nice and neat. And we have our tunnel. Oh, wow. It's an open tunnel, pretty much. It's pretty cool. Hopefully it's not too steep. It's not going to, like, eject trains into the stratosphere or anything like that. Let's see. Train comes along. Trains dip under. I mean, visually that looks a bit steep. I do kind of wish it was a bit smoother, but I guess that's going to come with some of the improvements in the future. So we've got a split here where one way our industrial trains go, and the other way our passenger trains go. They come to this station that's getting lots of usage now. Yeah, the number of passengers on the trains is jumping up. The amount of people coming into the city is jumping up. We're getting close to 5,000 in population. Traffic around here is pretty busy. Like, this is very busy around here. Right, let me know down in the comments what you think about this junction. Obviously, it's a very busy junction. It's got 3 tram lines going down it. It's got pedestrians going left, right and centre. And it's right next to a railway station. So this is going to be busy. There's not a lot of queues. Also, it's right next to the elementary school and the hospital. So it's definitely going to be busy. But let me know in the comments what you would do about this intersection here. What would you do about that? Apart from that junction, I am quite happy with moving the railway station into the city. It feels a little bit more connected now, and the tram services don't have to go down a sideline for people to transfer. Most people can get right into the centre of town straight away. Now, one of the things we haven't done anything about yet is our progression. We've got 15 points to spend, and I've been saving them because I kind of wanted to get a feel of what was going on before I spent any. Now, we're not going to be spending any in the road section. We don't need any. But down in the electricity centre, we could potentially get better power plants. In the water section, we could do advanced water pumping and treatment, which I think is something we're going to have to do at some point soon. Hospitals, crematoriums and things are going to be... I think crematorium. That's going to be something we're going to need because our cemetery is going to become full eventually. We've got 15 points. That's only 1 point. Let's unlock that. Now, this is the one I really wanted to have a look at. Garbage management. We need this incineration plant and we need the recycling centre because we're going to start overflowing soon. We can afford it, so let's unlock both of those. And while we're in here, we've got 10 more points to spend, so we'll take a look at what we might want. So we might want colleges, we might want to get to universities. We're probably going to do that soon. Maybe we'll have a separate campus for universities with a different train station. We can do shelters and firewatch towers, fire stations. I don't think we need any of them at the moment. Now, in the transportation section, we still have to unlock train and tram to get subway, so we're still having to spend the points, even though we have the mod that allows us to do tram and tracks from the very beginning. So I think this is a good time to do it. Let's unlock trains, unlock tram. That mod is now pointless, but it got us started. And we've got 7 points left. We're not going to need water and air at all, but we might unlock them to get the space centre, because I don't think that really counts as transport. It's a tourist thing, but I'll let you guys tell me what you think about that. I think we're going to unlock subways now. We're not going to use it right this moment, but sometime soon we'll probably need subways. There we go. So out of everything we unlocked, and there was quite a few things, I think the only thing we really need at the moment is the incineration plant. The unfortunate thing is it costs $1 million, which is a lot more than what we have at the moment, and the landfill is full. It is massive. Oh no, where are we going to put it? Oh, we definitely have garbage issues. Can we afford to buy a tile? Would that help the situation? So if we wanted to purchase this tile, it would cost us... Oh, not too bad actually. Only 24,000 and 13,000 in upkeep a month. That is potentially possible. Yes, I think we're going to do that. Purchase. Oh, the first little expansion has happened. We're also going to have to take out a loan to help us be able to afford the incineration plant. Paying back the loan is actually going to make things terrible. It's going to put us in a big deficit. But I think we need to do this. This is a big step we need to take. Let's put it right in the corner. Oh, wow. And that unlocked us to be a boom town. Fantastic. What's that giving us? A higher loan limit. And some more policies. Okay. Okay, so that's that connected up. It does need to be connected to the grid. Yeah, I've left no room for the grid connection. It's going to cost us a lot of money to relocate this, and it's all because I didn't leave enough room at the back. Oh, I'm so disappointed with myself. Okay, never mind. There we go. So it's connected up to the grid as well. So what we want to be doing now is emptying this landfill. Okay. So are we... Where's the button there? There we go. Start emptying. So in theory, we want to incinerate as much as possible, generate electricity, sell that back to the grid, make loads of money. It's going to be fantastic. Right, how are we looking on things here? So loan interest, not good. Well, fingers crossed, that is going to solve our problem. Our waste will disappear, we'll start making money from it, we'll start making electricity. Maybe we can import some, I have no idea. But we're going to have to wait till next time to find out whether this was a good tactic or not. For now, we'll just have to cross our fingers and hope. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next episode and get those notifications turned on. And I will see you then. Like I said, that's all for now. Take care and thank you very much. Goodbye.